Hello everyone, my name is Jordan Hutchinson, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a story time video. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but you should really go check it out, and I love this beanie. So today I wanted to talk about something a little more serious, but it's still a good story time. I don't know if this is something that interests you or that really you're dealing with, but I'm gonna let mine out, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So today's story time is just on myself in middle school being bullied. Now, it's something some of us go through, some of us might not go through it, but hey, you know, some of us do go through it. So let's start off with the first one. Let's get to the start of it. I'm a little nervous, you know. Today wasn't my day. That's for another story time. Anyways, so it was when I was in 6th grade. I went to Heath Middle School. I was a Panther at the start of my middle school years. And I went to Heath Middle School. It was a middle school full of Mexicans. No lie, no shame. So, there was no really diversity, and I didn't have a problem with that. I mean, I feel comfortable around, you know, I don't know if I felt comfortable at the time around certain races that were my same races. So, now I'm more diverse, but I felt more comfortable at that time with certain races of mine. You know, people can like change. That was me. So, it all started in 6th grade, because I only spent 9 months of my life in Greeley, Colorado. Then I moved to Lincoln, Nebraska, which is where I live now, but, good God, I'm nervous. Anyways, I spent 9 months there, and I went to over half of my middle school there. I'd say about 80 out of 100%. It was a great time. I got to meet a few people, and I really thought that it could be a great experience living in Colorado, and it was fun, but yeah, I didn't have the best time towards the end of my experience. My grades are bad. You know, like when you're in 6th grade and you move up, you feel like, I don't know, you're just trying to be the best you can be, and that's what I was trying to do. At least me anyways. Good God. At least me anyways. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to be the best I could be, and my grades were good at the first semester, yeah. And then they kind of fell short. I don't know if it's because I just didn't want to focus anymore, but they fell short. Anyways, that doesn't pertain. It kind of does, but that, if you had bad grades, you had to go to Saturday school, and which is weird, but like, it was called Saturday school for some reason. Anyways, I hated it. I only went once, but this is what the story is about. So I went to Saturday school, and there was a whole bunch of kids there, more than you expect. I mean, it was just really weird. Like, it was opposite of what I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, so I go in and I sit down in the farthest chair towards the back, and people like stare at me a little bit. I don't know if they didn't expect me to be in here or if they knew me from other people or something. I don't know. They just stared at me. Anyways, I decided to sit in the back chair, and wow, there was a lot of tension in the room for some reason. I just felt looked at, I felt watched, and the whole time you had to do work. So if I wasn't doing anything, I'd get in trouble, get in more trouble, get in more. And the principal was there, not watching us, but she was there at the school. I don't know if you guys have seen those hairs, like where they go like that. That's how hers was, and it wasn't the cutest. Hashtag no shade. Anyways, so I decided to go and sit in the back room. Like I said, there was a lot of tension. Everyone was looking at me, and for some reason, I decided to get up. I don't know what my reason was, but I decided to get up, and when I got up, I walked, and I went to go sharpen my pencil, and then I asked to go to the restroom. Now, they said no, and I was kind of irked a little bit, because I was in Saturday school, and I didn't want to be there anymore. I went back to sit down, and he told me, but I didn't hear this, that when the next person came back, that I could go. I didn't really like this teacher that was there. His name was Mr. Karev. Mr. Karev. We'll say his name was Mr. Karev. Anyway, so the next person came back, and I went out to go to the bathroom. I went out to the bathroom, and I walked out, and I went to the bathroom, right? And I see like 4 boys in the boys' bathroom. when I walked in, I like privacy, so I went to the stall. And I went to the restroom, and stupid boys were just laughing and laughing. And I walked out, and they seemed to be laughing at me. And so I immediately left. I felt really disgusted with myself, and I couldn't take it. And so I walked back in, being my stupid self. Got a drink, I shook it off, walked back in, because I didn't even wash my hands. So I went back in, washed my hands, and they were laughing at me again, and they laughed at my shoes. They laughed at, like, they said they were laughing at my shoes, and they were like, look at his shoes. And I just felt really discouraged at that moment, and I felt really sad with myself and disgusted. I felt that I didn't even deserve to be on this planet, because they just kept pointing at me, laughing at me, and I felt really disgusted with myself. You know, you should never feel that way about yourself, so I kind of spoke up. I told them to mind their own business and to please just leave me alone. So that's when they blocked the door. I think one of them wanted to fight, I don't know, so I just stood there and I just told them to please move, get out of my way, please move, please move. Politely, I kept my cool, but people just bugged me, and so I tried to push them out of the way, and all hell broke loose. I don't know what it is about them, they just didn't like me. Now when I say all hell broke loose, I don't mean literally we started fighting each other, but they started calling me even nastier names. I don't even want to say it on camera, but it was horrible. I felt disgusted even more, and I texted my mom. It was Facebook, that wasn't at our school. It's kind of weird because I see Facebook now for more old people, and that's just like weird to me. I'm not saying I don't go on Facebook, but it's not my everyday thing. Anyways, I told her to come get me, and I went home that day thinking I was the most disgusted human on the world. And I know this might not be like, oh, this is not the worst bullying, people try to kill themselves and whatnot, but I felt, because that was one of the first times I got bullied. One of the first times. Like, I've been bullied, but it was like, I don't know, it was like one of the first, second, third, I don't know. But that year was just horrible for me, and I hoped that I could get my grades back up, like I said. And I did eventually, but it wasn't at that school. I came to Lincoln, Nebraska, and decided to, you know, go and get my grades back up, and I focused on that. But yeah, that moment made me feel horrible, and I felt disgusted with myself. I felt nasty, and I don't even want to say the words that they used because they were very nasty, but that was just the most horrible experience that I could feel. And I just want to let whoever's watching this know that you're not alone, and I hate bullies. Bullies bug the crap out of me, and it just makes you feel horrible about yourself, and I don't think anyone should ever have that feeling. So the message of this story time is just to love yourself and know that you're not alone. Together we stand. That was a song quote. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and just know you're not alone, and please love yourself. But everyone have a good day. I hope you love this video, and I hope there's a smile on that pretty face of yours. Please give the thumbs up, subscribe, and like and favorite my tweets that I don't really tweet. Never mind about that. Just go follow me, please. Links are down there. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.